How's it going, you guys? AZ Plyo 21 back again with another episode of our W3 Save, our local to global here in WMMA 5. And here today we have W3 100 McGregor versus Lawler. A huge card for what is shaping up to be a big time push as we look to get towards that 100% threshold and become the most popular promotion in all of the land. You can see mid-level international now here in Canada. The same can be said about Britain. Probably going to hit it in Europe with this card. Pretty close in Australia. Japan not too far behind. Probably going to hit low-level international in Mexico in the next couple of fight cards. Probably going to hit Russia mid-level international right now. Still just high-level national in Asia. That's going to take a little bit longer. Just because our TV deal over there is not as good as it could be. But that's neither here nor there. We're trying to increase this right here, 82.5%. So just about 17.5 percentage points away from 100% being super popular, mega popular, the highest, I should say, level of popularity you can achieve in America. And we are on the brink of overtaking the UFC. 82.5% is where we are at. If we go over to the UFC, their popularity has increased a little bit since the last episode. 97.3% mid, high-level national, low-level international, mid-level national. Like overall, like aggregately, we are a way more popular company than the UFC. It's just they have that advantage in America, 97.3%. We're gonna get there, you guys. And they're putting on some pretty crappy fight cards. I mean, Trayshawn Gore versus Jack Hermanson, high-level regional versus Jack Hermanson, who's mid-level national. It's a throwaway show. Jiglio versus Evloev, also a throwaway show, so they're not gonna gain anything out of that one. What is this? It looks like this one's being just advertised as a regular show. Yeah, same thing with the Prohaska one. That one should probably do pretty good. This one's promoted as a lesser show, and this one's obviously a throwaway show. With that being said, we have a lot going on ourselves. We got McGregor versus Lawler. Our next fight card is going to be W301 Chimaev versus Danis. That should be a pretty interesting one. Also, W302, 102, Ige versus Topuria. And then the next one, the last one, the one that I just booked, is W3 103, Cruz versus Pettis. You can see there 2 title fight, Dominic Cruz and Adam Wieczorek defending their titles against Sergio Pettis and Alistair Overeem, respectively. That is shaping up to be a very good card. Live from Kentucky. First time we're going to be in Kentucky. But it's all about McGregor and Lawler. It is W3 100, our 100th numbered event. That is pretty cool. Really appreciate you guys. Whether you are watching on YouTube or Twitch, be sure to visit the links down in the description below. Check out all of my socials. Follow me on Twitch so you can see whenever I'm going live. Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you have not already done so. As a reminder, majority of you guys who do watch my videos have not subscribed to the channel, so please just take the couple of seconds it takes to just hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let's go and get into it. W3 100, McGregor versus Lawler. Show taking place in Arizona, our home base. We started from nothing, and now we are very close to getting to the top. I did book prelims this time. Did not make that same mistake again. I am expecting us to get maybe 2 percentage points of an increase from this fight card as far as a popularity boost. If we get more than that, that'd be awesome. Not expecting it, but here we go. First prelim, Austin Heidlich taking on Nick Rourke, and it's Nick Rourke coming out victorious here today. Alan Baudot taking on Jamal Pogues at light heavyweight, and it's Baudot coming out on top. 12th win of his career. Johnny Walker and Reiner de Ritter. Reiner de Ritter might be fighting for a title soon. He'd be 4-0 if he were to win. His popularity's not that good, though, which is the only reason why. Wow, and Johnny Walker, actually, that's a huge upset. First win in W3, and the first loss for Reiner de Ritter. That's insane. Okay, good for Johnny Walker there. He's had a pretty good, tough time in real life, so good thing for him to get a win there. Thiago Santos and Michael Alexichuk. It is Alexichuk with the United decision, the unanimous decision here today. Mo Derice taking on Mo Green, and in the Battle of the Moes, it is Derice with the unanimous decision, 14th win of his career. Sticking with the heavyweights, Rudy Shafroth taking on Bruno Capoloza. Both guys over the age of 35, and it's Shafroth with the knockout in the first round. 9th win of his career, fighting out of Oregon, the big boy from up north. Lupi Godina is taking on Ariana Powell. Not very many fights between the two of them, and it is Lupi Godinez with the unanimous decision. 8th victory of her career. I believe it said she was fighting out of Mexico. Ariane Carnelosi taking on Elise Reed at 115, and it is Carnelosi coming out on top. 15th win of her career, fighting out of Nova União. Mallory Martin taking on Na Liang at 115. Mallory Martin looking to just stay above 500, and she cannot do so. Fantastic fight. Love to see that. Under 2 minutes in round number 2, Na Liang gets the TKO finish. 19th win of her career. Kanako Murata taking on Cheyenne Bees at 115. Both ladies only with 2 losses to their name, and add one on to Kanako Murata's tally. 40 seconds is all it takes for Cheyenne Bees to get the win here today. First main card fight, and it's Kevin Holland, who is making his W3 debut today against a veteran in Luke Rockhold. And it's Kevin Holland knocking out Luke Rockhold in round number 1. 31 years old, no fight team, but able to get it done. Luke Rockhold might be on the precipice of retiring. He does not do so, but Kevin Holland happy to win in his W3 debut. W3 staple Cole Farrell taking on Leonardo Santos here today. Undefeated in W3 is Cole Farrell. Still only 21st in the division. Feel like that's kind of sliding him a little bit. I mean, 10 straight wins. What can you really say about that as he takes on the veteran Leonardo Santos, and he TKOs the 44-year-old into oblivion. And Santos does not retire, but Farrell's calling out Rustam Kabalov, which is definitely a step up. Clarissa Shields taking on Macy Chasson at 155. Shields with an inch advantage in height, and it is Clarissa Shields with the TKO victory in round number 2, improving her record to 6-3, wanting to fight Olga Rubin. Stamped Fairtex taking on Angela Lee. Battle of the Asian Giants here at 115. Not so sure what I meant about giants, but definitely good fighters, the two of these guys. Very close in the betting lines as well. As it's Stamped Fairtex getting the TKO victory over Angela Lee today. Only took her around 85 seconds to get it done as well. Calling out Kanako Murata, who just lost. Not sure why that's the call out she had in mind. Brandon Moreno calling out Kyoji Horiguchi, and he answers the call. The Gooch looking to win the flyweight diamond ring from Brandon Moreno, who took a little bit of a back seat and just like, let me fight in the bantamweight division real quick. And then a couple of wins later, fighting to defend his title against Horiguchi. And it is Brandon Moreno with the knockout in round number 4. Fantastic fight as he dispatches of Kyoji Horiguchi. Main event of the evening, Conor McGregor, the Notorious One, taking on ruthless Robbie Lawler at 170. Robbie Lawler, 2 inches taller, no fight team though for him. Robbie has had a pretty good time here in W3 thus far. Had a lot of fun. Wonder Boy, Neiman Gracie, Albert Tumanov, and then Kevin Lee. He's main evented in every single fight that he's been in, and that continues here with Conor McGregor. And take a look at this here. Nate Diaz, he lost. Beat Tony Ferguson and then lost to Islam Makhachev. And now Conor McGregor with a chance to add to his tally in a main event against Robbie Lawler. This will be a really fun fight in real life, by the way. And let's see what happens here. It is the notorious Conor McGregor coming out on top via TKO in round number 2. The Notorious One getting it done here today. I'm sure Robbie Lawler had a lot of fun with that fight. We'll see if he retires. He does. He confirms he is now retiring from the sport. Sucks that we have to lose Robbie Lawler because he is very popular. But he retires out on a bang and with a great fight against Conor McGregor. Names a local club, said he's heading there for a post-victory party. All right. Commercial rating, 100%, 20,000 and some change in Arizona. A gate of 5.9 million. See all the TV stations that we had on this one. Popularity increase of 2.7%. Absolutely love to see it. We are more than likely going to hit mid-level international in a lot of those key areas as well. But yeah, it's just steady as we go. We're probably going to be closer to around 85%. So we are just about 15 percentage points away from the very, very top. We keep going at the pace that we're at, 2.7%, multiplied by like 7 or so gets us there. So about 7-8 fight cards left until we reach the tippity top. Again, it's a grind, you guys, but as long as we keep booking these really strong cards, we are going to overtake the UFC. Appreciate you guys as always. I'm AZPlow21, and I will see you guys at the fights.